I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know? My word. Is that supposed to be a veiled threat of some kind? I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Any complaints? Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times.
That view is Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly... I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year, The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the Enjoy the rest of the event.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starfield.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you...
Hello.
If you have
Are you
any
a
little
member
ones
of the
aboard?
society?
Story time with Serena will be held in the ship's lifeboat.
Here for business or pleasure?
So, what brings you aboard?
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Due to an unfortunate accident.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely Starliner. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet. It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 feet, you don't necessarily have to be wealthy to... Nice to have met you.
An open bar would have been
That
nice,
view
but
is
Dryden's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversation. I heard it's fitted with 12 internally... Well, that was boring.
Here for business or pleasure?
Quite a lovely starlet. Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Have you tried the canapes? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the... Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee. I'm a silverman. That's all then? Okay.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard Starliner.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
If you want to dine at Captain Rockoff's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000. We have a range of excursions
I'm sorry, but
available
unless
at
you're
all of our
reporting a security situation,
All the
I need to get
details
back to
are-
my duties.
Pleased to
Hello.
make your acquaintance.
Are you a member of the society?
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. So what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Yes,
Nothing but
I'm
the
extremely
fact.
busy preparing for the award ceremonies. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Wist. Quality time, if you catch. Enjoy the rest of the event.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that.
Ah, we're speaking again. No. I'm not certain why you're approaching me with this harassment. Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my influence.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Here for business or pleasure?
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Could you please go away?
In the event of a lockdown, remember...
If this is not the very definition of decadence, I do not know what is.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, I should make him pay for doing this to me. That's true. You know more about me than I suspected. All right, you've made your point. You know, Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes...
I do not understand. Your anger is focused on Mr. Dombrowski, but clearly...
If you had to work near him day in and day out, I think you'd understand. He's a disgusting pig, plain and simple. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by present. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I... And why in goodness name would I... What? I hear you. Maybe we can work... I'm glad you I bet I'm... I should say so.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Any word from Vera yet? As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you. What's the status? Like the ship's purser probably told you, it's because the only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. But she's not going... Here, give her this. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna... You seriously need to ask. Okay. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems. Look, I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever you... Get back to it.
Must you continue these unwelcome... Excuse me? And why in goodness... Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really...
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
So, what brings you aboard?
Hello. You here for the... Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheel. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
We both know exactly who you are.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security...
Always good to speak with a friend. Hello.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I get... Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to... Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to read with all of these wealthy people... Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sense. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Your lack of commitment does not exactly fill me with confidence. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him, Ulrich, I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and... remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes...
If the rest of this ship is any indication, I imagine there is an incredible amount of wealth stored in there right now.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew attendants.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. Oh, really? Tell you what. I'm just going to step out for a bit. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
This is well maintained, to be sure, but obviously the credits have all been spent on the areas the guests... choose.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
A sharp contrast from the crew quarters, is it not?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emer... It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. I always took him for a fool, but I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet's shit list. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Further instructions.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I...
Our security team would appreciate if you please shelter in your cabin during...
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, first, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Gal. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have... I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Will there be much more of this? My head is starting...
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Something important or just conversation?
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Proceed to your cabin.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials. Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining. I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes... Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully next time...
Declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
This ship is in a state of emergency. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions. cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
We're unlatched. Free and clear.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank Archive. Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit. There we go.
We've got him.
star Bobby so much. How are you holding up?
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making classwork.
Looking to polish those flying skills? Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Defeated. Target defeated.
Kick back, avoid the last.
Next time you see Bog,
You've got
tell
stuff
him
to
to lighten
smuggle.
up.
I've got the
That's
stuff
got
to
a real attitude.
Sure. I bet you would.
Yeah? Are you looking to start something?
Ready to make those credits?
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here.
All right. Let's get this up.
Something on your mind?
enough to knock me out.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award? Well, look at that. You followed my... Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. Anyway, here's your cash. All right, Fleet. We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
I always thought heat glitches were just bad.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
Galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Too much underfoot. Clamps released. We're free. Set of stars. Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Everything about the ship just screams superiority complex to me.
Back in basic training, I had the run.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your hand... Yes, and I heard there were no casualties.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You taking care of that?
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the Legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, this operation will finally get the folks at Mast to shift resources. Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance.
That's a clean break. Ready to go. Oh, I never get tired of that. Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
The fleet is family. Stealing.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be...
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That if you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery... Perfect. That's... Okay, so... In the meantime, I'll make sure Jack...
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work.
privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without... Hit me up if you got questions.
Need something? Work paired.
Hey,
what can I do for you? Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem. Looks to me like you wrote...